Hello, welcome. This video is about similar or proportional triangles. Proportional triangles or similar triangles, it's the same thing. In similar triangles, the side lengths are proportional. Now, in this problem, it tells us, gives us a similarity statement, and that's important. This is important right here because it shows us that angle J and this angle J, this angle here J, and this angle here J are congruent. So that's important. But what comes next, K, is corresponding to R. That means that K, maybe show that with two arcs here, is congruent to angle R. And then L is with S by default. It's the only one left. So L is congruent to S. L and S are also congruent. So we can show it that way. Now that's important because then we know which sides to set up the proportion with. So if I want to start with let's say 39x minus 2. That side between L and J, the single arc and J, would correspond to this single arc and J also. And so then we can line up those that are corresponding. So 39x minus 2 is to 42 as, and then I can say this side right here, since we started with 39x minus 2 on the larger triangle, we want to start with that same, the other side over here, 143, which is between J and the double arc of K. So over here between J and the double arc of R. So then I know that this is 143 and this is 39. Now, students often struggle in trying to figure out how to set these up. So let me kind of show you a way of thinking about this. 39x minus 2 is, I hesitate to say the larger side because we don't know because of the variable. We don't know which, but we do know that these two correspond because they're between those same sides. This is between the single arc and J, if we want to call that, maybe with a triple arc. So between single and triple, and between single and triple. Sometimes we might say it's the larger side. Let's just go ahead and we'll say this is the large side, but it's the large side of the large, just use a symbol, large triangle. And so this is the large triangle, and that's what we have here. The large side is this side over here, and that's what we have here. And so down here, the 42 is the large side, but it's the large side of the smaller triangle. And let's see if this is a smaller triangle. This is the smaller triangle over here. That means this has to be, we talked about the larger side, I'm going to say the smaller side of the larger triangle would be 143. Let's use green here. So then all of that. Okay, but still. Yeah. Thank you, honey. And so 143 then is the smaller side, but of the larger triangle. So this goes all the way across. And you can kind of think of it that way. Larger side, smaller side, larger triangle, smaller triangle. And then once you've set your proportion up, then you can do this in a number of different ways. I kind of like just think of it as the cross products will be equal. That means that these two multiplied will be equal to these two multiplied. So if I take 39 times 39x minus 2, that will give me the same as 143 times 42. Now we have an equation we can solve. I want to get rid of the parentheses, so multiply here, and multiply here. And 39 times 39, 39 times 39 was 1,521. So this is 1,521 x minus, and then 2 times 39 would be 78. And that's going to be equal to 143 times 42. And 143 times 42 is 6,006. So this is equal to 6,006. Now, our goal is to get x alone. And so I'm going to add 78 to both sides. Add 78 here and add 78 over here on the other side of the equal sign. And that'll eliminate it here. And it will give us 1,521x is equal to, and then 6,006 plus 78. 6,006 plus 78 is 6,084. So this is equal to 6,084. Now we've almost got that x alone. There was only one step left. This is multiplication right here. Those two numbers are being multiplied, and so the opposite is divide. So we're going to divide by 1,521. Divide by 1,521. X then will be equal to 1,521. 4. 6,084 divided by 1,521 is 4. So x equals 4. Now, we were being asked to solve for x. It's good to check to make sure I found what we were looking for. We did solve for x, and so we're good. That is our answer. Sometimes you got to watch, because sometimes it'll say, oh, what's the distance from L to J? And so we would have to go back and put 4 back in there to find out what that distance is. Okay. Ahora en español. En este triángulo dice que hay que resolver por X. Y lo que hay que ver, lo que hay que entender, es de que esta declaración de similitud o de semejanza es importante, porque si se muestra cómo son los lados y cuáles son los ángulos que son correspondientes. J con J, este ángulo será congruente con este otro ángulo igual. K con R. K con 2 arcos, con R, 2 arcos. Y luego L con S. Y vamos a usar 3 arcos en S y también en L. Ahora, de esa manera podemos mostrar de que este lado, este lado aquí, entre L y J, entre los 3 arcos y un arco, será proporcional con este de 3 arcos con un arco. Entonces hemos puesto 39x menos 2, 39x menos 2, sobre 42. Y esto, 143, esta vez entre 2 arcos y un arco, entre 2 arcos y un arco es 39. Entonces, esa es la otra proporción, la otra razón, digo. Esas dos razones juntos igual forman una proporción que podemos resolver multiplicando en cruz. Digamos, estos aquí multiplicados serán igual que estos aquí multiplicados. Entonces 39 por 39x menos 2. 39 por 39x menos 2. Y 143 por 42. Esos dos productos son iguales. Cuando lo multiplicas, para eliminar los paréntesis usando la propiedad distributiva, 39 por 39 es 1521 x, y 39 por menos 2 es menos 78, y si multiplica 143 por 42 da 6006. Ahora, queremos quitar el menos 78 con sumar 78 en ambos lados, y eso lo elimina aquí. Elimina esa parte dejando 1521x y 6084 es lo que consigue cuando sumas 6006 con 78. Luego, lo único que queda es dividir entre 1521. Entonces se divide entre 1521 y en ambos lados del signo igual para mantener la igualdad. Y cuando lo haces en la calculadora sale de que esta división aquí es 4. X es igual a 4. Bueno, gracias por ver. Ahora a trabajar.